My name is Jeffrey Jenkins. I'm an assistant professor in the Management of Complex Systems department here at UC Merced in the School of Engineering. For my research, I study how climate change impacts visitation and recreation. For instance, how national park visitation might be impacted by wildland fire and closures, or how drought might affect how people go out and recreate on a hot summer day. National parks have always been kind of this gateway for people to visit and learn and understand and develop an environmental ethic and then bring it back home. And I think when we don't get out of the boxes that we live in, these lives that we have created, and don't see the environment operating in a natural state or in a greatly perturbed state, given the amount of disturbance that has happened on these landscapes, that we might not fully appreciate the effects of climate change. And so if people can be connected to that reality, that there's less water, that maybe as a result there's more likelihood of fire and all these other cascading effects, then I think this will allow us a lens in which to at least see the effects and hopefully learn how to adapt and live with those. I see a shift from, viewing these parks as intact landscapes unaffected by beyond the borders of the actual park, and more of a thinking of how do these islands that they administratively operate as, how do we connect these across the landscape to really appreciate the impacts of climate change and appreciate the concept of change, which I think as humans we're really averse to, right? And so I think if we can recognize and accept that change is in the landscape and appreciate them for seeing that change in front of our eyes, for better or worse, then I think we can gain a lot from that.